Hello everyone, this is Munye Scripts from Munye Scripts Lifestyle and Gary Films Production. Today what are we basically looking at? Today we are going to be looking at what you need to do after releasing your content. Before you release it to the public, for them to stream that content that you have released or you have created. What do you have to do? I'm going to be mentioning some of the stuff that we shall be basically looking at, and if you have some ideas on some of them and not all of them, make sure that at least before maybe I discuss them, make sure that you keep it up and so that before you release your content you fulfill those ideas. The first idea is consider your distribution. So how are you going to be distributing your content? Which platforms are you going to be giving it to? Are you going to be giving it out for free or to earn something? Also that determines. So we shall be discussing that on this channel. We are going to also be discussing on how to prepare your press kit and what is a press kit. That would be the first question. So with Munye Scripts Lifestyle and Gary Films Production, we are going to be looking at all of that. And another one is look at pitching playlists or even some platforms whereby you happen to see some groups or some platforms where you see that people are able to listen to the kind of content that you create. So look for those groups so that before you release your content, you are sure that I'm going to give it to this group, I'm going to give it to this playlist and other options. Then you also look at your release. Are you releasing a single or an album? So how are you ready to release that album? How are you how much are you going to be investing in it? Because if at all I'm releasing a single, it will require less money compared to when I'm releasing an album. So it will require me some good money to invest in marketing it. Okay. Then the other thing would be you setting a release date. So before you release your content, you should happen to know that a release date is basically needed. So before you release it out, be sure and always market to that date where you are going to be releasing that content. So if I'm to release my content at a certain date, so I should try to contact even friends to make me an alarm whereby they help me notice their friends that their friend is going to be releasing something that is basically wonderful. Okay. Then the other thing is consider which platforms, are you going to be giving it to radio stations? Besides radio stations, are you going to be giving it to TV stations to also play that content that you happen to create? So if so, then you have to do what? You have to see that at least you pitch those radio stations to get on board before you release your project. Then get great photos. These great photos are going to be helping you. Okay, so these great photos are going to be helping you to entice people, to call on people. Okay, because you look beautiful, you look wonderful. So if you call upon those people using consider uploading good photos. These good photos will attract people to your content. Okay, so that is great. Then the other thing is put into plan that you'll be needing to create campaigns on different platforms where you're going to be marketing from, say YouTube channels, Facebook. You're going to be creating different campaigns. Okay, then besides the campaigns you're going to be launching, you need, as a creative, you need a website. Okay, so consider creating a platform where you upload your content. And besides using other people's platforms, consider also creating your own platform so that if you upload your content, your people are sure of where to find your content. So that is it. Then register your copyrights. Okay, so register with the copyright in the country where you come from, or even some countries like USA, UK, or any other country that you are able to access, or you prefer that will keep your content safe or your rights safe. Then besides that, set a premiere time. So when are you going to be premiering your content? When are you going to be getting that content to the right people you want it to get to? Then set a timeline that within this time period I will have released this content, because some of us as creatives, we fail to release that content officially. So you're always like, my work is missing something, I should add in this. So set a specific time and keep it up. See that with that time, whether it is not to your desires, whether you may want to change it, but keep it at heart that that project is done, and it is done. Okay, then besides that, yeah, that is it. So I think with that information we have picked out something, and thanks for watching. Remember to subscribe. So remember to subscribe and click on that bell button so that whenever I happen to release any content, you get notified. So remember to subscribe and click on that bell button so that whenever I release any content, you get informed and watch that content, because it may be useful to you or someone you know. Thanks for watching, and remember, below this video I happen to share some links of the platforms whereby you can upload your creative content and earn. Thank you.